Indeed, very good.
So 20 years that took to make.
Every day.
So you said you started making it 20 years ago and you kind of left it, came back to it. Is that how the germination of the film?
Yeah. That's how it worked.
So the original idea was to do it as a documentary?
The original idea was to, if you're in the biz, you know, the term EPK. It was designed to be a promotional film for ACT, but fortunately that messed up because it would have been a very sterile and managed affair, I think, if that had been the case.
I don't think it'd be that sterile, would it?
Well, no, but I think once we got beyond the bounds of a deal and the film having a job,
we clicked, didn't we? We clicked. You thought I was dead interesting. You thought I was interesting.
So was it an EPK in 808 state or was it on tube?
It was just on Nick. It was just on Nick. And it was to take in the recording of his Damaged by Stereo as well. That was the plan. But then things moved on.
Well, was it finished or was it just all
No.
finished?
It was.
Well, I went to pop, didn't it? I went to pop. We was going to do a promo. You know, we was going to do a promo, and that went to pop. And then I think it was just me and Howard just kind of going, well, let's just fucking carry on then. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of took it through to that next awful stage. And then, you know, Howard thought, right, okay, fuck it, this is a decent story, let's just carry on. We just needed an excuse.
So
he needed an excuse.
So every few years you go back and film other bits?
No, man, it was had 10 years between them.
You think there seems to be a few different periods in there from what you...
Yeah, there's I think things started to fizz up again when Dust Junkies were shaping up. And we actually had a load of footage of the build towards the deal. But which label was it? Polygram?
Polydor.
Polydor. And I offered them a kind of rough version so far, but I think
So
they had a...
fuck ourselves.
Yeah, well, they saw Dust Junkies as a working pop band, and I think looking the part's one thing, but when they found out that Nicky was the thing rather than looking the part was the part, I think they didn't want to. So the project died again, and then.
It was a shame because that was the top band.
Yeah.
It was a great band.
Yeah, I've not heard for ages. It sounded great. Single there again. Yeah, what a drummer Mikey is, isn't he? Yeah.
I you know, Mikey's a great drummer, but you know, Sam Brox was my nigga. That was my Oh man, sorry.
I'm here, and OJ as well, the bass player.
Oh yeah, OJ, yeah, very
well,
arty.
there's no weak link in that.
He should be sat here instead of me. He was very arty. Great bass player, but very arty.
So what was it like watching it? Because you said before when it came in tonight, you said you were dead nervous. And you
I am fucking shitting it. It's first time I mean, performance-wise, you know, I've always been in control, but you know, to hand over bits of yourself to somebody else is a bit weird.
So it's what you mean? Because it's like Howard's version of you.
Yeah. Well, Howard's version of it. It's not just me, really. It's like, that's a lot of Howard. You know, that's what, you know, it's what Howard sort of noticed. I mean, and maybe that's the bit I don't get. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because that's the way he's seen it. I mean, other than that, it's just me talking shit. I mean, if Howard wasn't sort of like spotting this thing of his, you know, because that is more some, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm just kind of going blah, 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 blah.
Well, how much different is that from you normally?
Well, depends on how much weed I smoke.
Is that you up there though? Is that
no, obviously it's me, but I mean, there's a lot of other stuff there, do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't like to pick the bits out. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would sort of see something in there that maybe he gets.
So what did you see? How do you tell that story? It's quite a complex story.
Well, I think the thing that when we first started working together, the thing that I began to be interested in was a lot of the lyrics in Nicky's work. It was kind of reportage. It was reporting from a world that I kind of vaguely knew about, but a lot of it's autobiographical as well. So there's a lot of, as we now know, there's a lot of films, programmes, many books indeed, about magic of music. But I felt that this was on one side a very personal thing with Nicky's family and friends, but also a piece of kind of social documentary. I think 20 years we neatly bookended between two Tory recessions. It's an interesting.
Neatly's not the right word.
See, he finds it interesting. He finds it interesting, you know. He finds it interesting.
Well, he makes films about it, and you make songs about it.
But, well, I mean, I don't write songs about being in a documentary, but...
being in the life.
I sort of, I don't know, I mean, anybody that knows me, I mean, if you half like what I do, then I suppose you can't half like what I do. You either fucking love it or hate it, to be honest with you. And I would, he's seen something in me. And, it's weird watching it back, because it scares the fucking life out of me. How full of shit I really was. Do you know what I mean? But, I mean, being full of shit and all that, it's quite emotional fucking...
Well, that's what I like about it, because it's actually very human.
But a bit weird. I mean, I don't know, it's a bit weird. I mean, I'm kind of a bit... I don't know, I'm kind of waffling now, but...
Does it make you emotional watching it?
Yeah. I've never seen anything like that about... making videos is one thing, and...
Well, this is a bit more open, isn't it? It's open.
A bit more, fucking hell, my ass is like that.
Despite what may be happening with your after, I think
if you want to fuck me now, fuck me now, because I am open. Carl, Daz, I know your fucking nose just went.
Another thing back to the documentary principle. There were no moments during that time when I was poking about with the camera when Nicky goes, no, not now. And that is very rare.
Yeah, so it is very open.
Well, I mean, we sort of made a little personal deal that if we were going to do it, we were going to fucking do it. It wasn't going to be it should have been a promo. But as soon as the first deal went, it was never a promo. And it was our decision to sort of go, okay, this is something more than just some cheesy fucking, CITV, being N-dubs. And being tunes.
Like the rest of my work.
Let's be tunes. No, let's not.
Did you have any say in the editing?
No, I've had no fucking say whatsoever. But I didn't want one. Because, I didn't want one. I mean, me and Howard bonded back in the 80s. So, I'm a man of my word. And it was one of them, just fucking, if you want to do it, and let's do it proper. If that's how it's turned out, then I'm fucking great, because at the moment it's all a bit bubbly in my head. I can't, I hope it was alright, and I hope it's not just a fucking wanker talking shite,
Yeah, but that's what's good about it. Well, but the music sounded great, and I was thinking, what a bizarre band, not even a band, 808 State were. What a funny bunch of people.
Yeah, chubby lot. Yeah.
That's what they call them now. We
call them, see, it's not 808 State anymore, it's the Chubs. That is the new name of that band. And I'm the new frontman.